Okay, amazing fifth graders. I hope you enjoyed your 3-day weekend. Yes, this is what you're getting, another video of me. Okay, there's your teacher. In case you forgot what I look like, this is a picture from a video Mr. Gilroy and I did last year. But of course, I'm wearing my epic Rubik's Cube t-shirt. I should be back tomorrow, Tuesday. And tomorrow I'll talk about all the things, the cool things I know you're waiting for when I get back. And we'll discuss all of that tomorrow. Today, what I have for you is a little bit of review here in this video that you're going to see in a second. And then from there, you're going to do an Ed puzzle. We've done one this year. Basically, you're all going to need headphones, and then you're going to need either a whiteboard or you can use your notebook because there's a few problems. But you basically watch a video, and as you're watching it, you're going to do some problems. But there's also some surprises during the video. Now, the Ed puzzle is from a couple of years ago. You're going to actually see Paisley's older sister Aspen in it. So whenever she was in fifth grade, I think 2 years ago, but with the COVID year, it might have been 3 years ago. So I forget. But there's a couple of funny things in that video. It's kind of entertaining. It's just kind of a fun way to learn math while I'm not there. So let's do a little review. Let's hop into that. And then we will move on. So this is from Friday. It was that borrowing with subtracting, okay? So that probably totally confused you. So let's try to review this right now. I'm going to do this one with you. Then I'm going to ask you guys to try this one. Okay? All right. So first we got to stack it, right? So we get 5 and 1/3. Take away 2 and 3/4. Okay, so stack it. Fraction bars. This is all stuff that, should make sense to you guys. That's no problem. And then we're going to put our 4 x's, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to count by what? Remember, we want to get a common denominator, so we're going to count by 3s and 4s. 3s and 4s till we get a match. These are called multiples when you count by a number. 3, 6, 9, 4, 8, 12. Still don't have a match. Yes, they match at 12, which a lot of you probably already knew. So go ahead and put 12s in the bottom. Then how did I get there? 4 times what is 12? 4 times 3. Let's do the same to the numerator. 3 times 3 is 9. How many 3's go into 12? 4 and 4. 1 times 4 is 4. Okay, so this is where it starts to get a little bit weird, right? If I were to write this sideways, I would have to take away 9 from 4. You cannot do that. You only have 4 things. You only have 4. You can't take away 9. So you need to borrow. So watch me. This is what we were learning on Friday. So to borrow, it would just be like you were borrowing in second grade. You cross out the 5 and make it a 4. Okay? But then you're like, well, what's one whole? What do I do over here? You have to add one whole. But remember, a whole is however many the denominator is. So a whole in this case is 12 twelfths. So now you are going to have enough because remember how you only had 4 twelfths before? Now you have 4 twelfths plus 12 twelfths, which would be 16 twelfths. So now we write it all sideways. So let me switch colors one more time. Red maybe will be cool. And we're going to take 4 and 16 twelfths. 4 and 16 twelfths. Take away 2 and 9 twelfths. And then it shouldn't be that bad. Okay, 4 take away 2 is 2. 16 take away 9 is 7. And of course, the bottom always stays the same. So 2 and 7 twelfths. So how did I do that again? When I knew I had to borrow, I crossed out the 5 and I made it a 4. And remember, there's now, you're taking that 1 because you used to have 5 and now you only have 4. So the 1 goes over here. What is one whole? In this case, 12 twelfths. So that's how I got 16 twelfths by adding the tops right here, right? And now I have enough to subtract 9 because I have 16. So hopefully all that made sense. All right, let's get out the giant. Can I make it a giant eraser? Let's check it out. I can get an eraser. Clear the whole frame. No, cancel. Just get my eraser. Nope. And make room. Look at how satisfying is this? Just to watch it all go away. All right, so what I want you guys to do, this would be a good time, guest teacher, pause this video. Kids, either get out a whiteboard or get out your notebooks so you can work this problem. And why don't you get your headphones? so that everybody has headphones for the Edpuzzle, because after this then you can start the Edpuzzle from Google Classroom classwork. Okay, so go ahead, pause this video, but then do turn it back on and see where kids got stuck, and they can watch me do it again. All right, I'm going to switch up my pen here. Should we try the paintbrush? This might be an epic fail. Okay, so you should have done 6. Nope, that ain't going to work. That's way too thick. So you better just go traditional. All right, bear with me, bear with me. Oh, that's so satisfying. Look at that. Woo! Okay. Having too much fun with this little toy here. All right, so here we go. You guys had 6 1/2. Take away 2 2/3. So you stacked it, I'm sure. Everybody got that part right. Fraction bars, easy. 4 X's, easy. We're going to count by 2s and 3s. They're going to meet really quick at the common multiple of 6. How do you get from 3 to 6? Times 2. How do you get from 2 to 6? Times 3. And 1 times 3 is 3. Now, before I write this sideways, we have to notice something, that we're going to, we have 3 things, right? You have 3, but you're going to have to take away 4. You can't do it. So you needed to borrow. So think of how we borrow. We cross out the 6. Look at your paper. Make it a 5. Hopefully you at least got this far. And then what is 1 whole? Remember, you're taking 1 whole and putting it over here. We don't put a 1 though. It's 6/6. Where did I get that from? Because remember, the denominator, the common denominator, is the whole. So now let's write the thing sideways. How do we write it sideways? Our new numbers are 5. And you have to add the 3 plus the 6 to get 9/6. Take away 2 and 4/6. And then subtract the whole numbers. 5 minus 2 is 3. 9 minus 4 is 5. And the denominator always stays the same. So we get 3 5/6. Okay, got a couple of things to show you before you turn this video off and start the Edpuzzle. Let me scooch ahead, not to that page, but to this page and show you a couple things. All right, check this out. First one, whoops. I should be able to move it. There we go. Let me expand this. That is my cat, one of my cats. I have 2 cats. One of my cats is Nippers. You guys saw this cat in one of my Edpuzzle videos. This is Xena, Warrior Princess. She's looking very cute. And then, as I told you before I had to leave last week, we have a Rubik's Cube competition coming up. Don't know when it is, but there is Mr. Liam Carstairs that had the record from Monroe and got first place. Look at how happy he is and how cool that turned out. So I wanted to show you guys that. And then last thing, and then you guys can get going on your Edpuzzle. I have a message for you. And that message is... Have a great day.